Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. You're going to have to excuse me this evening. It is 9:25. My delivery has literally just turned up 5 minutes ago and my intention this evening was to get a haul filmed because I've been planning this because I did my Tesco video, if you can remember. Was it last week or the week before? It kind of hit off. I think everyone was just really intrigued, especially with the cost of living and everything. I really enjoyed it, to be fair. I love doing grocery hauls and shopping hauls, whatever. The story of it was I get my diesel from Sainsburys petrol station, which is literally around the corner. I would never intend to get my weekly shop from Sainsburys ever. But what happened was they gave me a voucher for £18 off a £60 shop online or in store if you have never used online for before. So because it was my first time using Sainsbury's online, they gave me that. When I went in the petrol station, a lady said a lady just picked up loads of sweets because using their Nectar card, Nectar kind of points. She was like, it's exactly the same as how Tesco use their club card, so instead of a club card it's a Nectar card. So what they've been doing is on certain products they've got Nectar card prices, and they also do the Aldi price match as well in Sainsbury's. This is going to be a long introduction, however. So again, the moral of the story is I investigated, and what led to it was what I'm going to show you in a minute, and I'll explain. What I've done, just like before, I have a full Sainsbury's shop for my week. Of course, I did spend the £60 mark. One item was £5, so that kind of brought up a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to kind of show you what I've got because that's the interesting part. Like I said, I would never shop in Sainsbury's, but some of you may. And a lot of people on my previous video said, well, it's all well and good, but I do stick with Aldi, Lidl, but because I live out in the sticks, it's been really convenient to do deliveries. But I was pleasantly surprised at some of the prices, and I'll explain in just a second. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly what I got, and I will put here exactly how much I spent. I think it was £43 in total because I had the voucher. But yeah, let me spin you around and show you what I got. Like last time, I am going to start off in this little corner here because this is like the drinks. So this was actually the kind of main reason why I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this a go. And it was the 24 cans of Coca-Cola Zero, which we actually really like. So this is normally £10, and I'm just going to compare to Tesco because I've ordered from there a few weeks. For a few weeks, it's £10 for this pack. But Sainsbury's, if you have a Nectar card, it's a full pack for a £5, which I think is really, really good actually. And we do normally buy bottles of pop, but rather than doing that this week, this is definitely our treat. There's just lots in there, and I thought for a £5, that's really, really not bad. And along with that, I got some Capri Suns, which we never normally get, but these were on the either an offer or the Nectar card. Like price slash. I think these were like £2.25, something like that, which was the exact same as Tesco. And like I said, I'll just go into that in just a second. So we've got some semi-skimmed milk, which is lovely. Always got to have some of that. And I decided to get some Quavers this week. They were also on offer, but their packaging, it's not as yellow as what it normally is. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't like it, because when I picked up the packet, I was like, are they even Quavers? So this week I got some Quavers as crisp choice, and then Pringles, which really surprised me. So they've shot up in price. They're normally what, £2, £1.60 something, but I think through their Nectar card it was £1.25, and Pringles are really expensive, so I did get them as a treat. So we've got that. We've got some soft white bread, just medium. Now this is really fresh. They gave me a really good expiry date on this bread, and yeah, I'm just really happy about that, really soft. As a treat, we've got some Cadbury Dairy Milk fingers. They were £1 on offer. And then what I've done is I've started on like the treat section, drinks and treats, and then we'll get on to the other stuff in just a second. And then Chris really wanted like a cherry fruity pie for dessert. We normally have like once a week maybe. So we picked this up. This was quite expensive. It was £3.50 actually, but because we had the voucher, we thought, well, we'd get it just for our treat. And along with that, we've picked up some extra thick double cream. Now, what I did when I completed this order, I was very much intrigued to go back onto my Tesco app and just see the price difference. So I got exactly what I needed, and that was kind of the experiment, just so I can do this video for you all, which is really exciting. Anyway, so I went on my Tesco app and I literally typed in everything that I had in the Tesco and, you know, did all that basically. No word of a lie, everyone. I need you to all sit down for a second. They were the exact same price. If I brought all this at Tesco, it would be the same. The Coca-Cola box that I got for a £5, they weren't on offer there. They were just a tenner. But the Quavers, Capri Sun and everything else, apart from like the broccoli and stuff, I can't quote on that, but everything, the Dairy Milk Fingers, the double cream that I've just showed you, that was cheaper in Tesco, Sainsburys than Tesco. It was 10p cheaper. But not, honestly, take my word for it, I don't think it would have cost me any really like a massive difference. I mean, I wouldn't buy normally the Coca-Cola that I did for a £5. Some things I probably wouldn't have brought, but I needed them for like meals and stuff, so I would have probably spent the exact same in Tesco again with other meats. But honestly, take my word for it, go on to Sainsbury's, that's if you even want to, and just double check. So yeah, that's kind of like the treaty bits that we had. Someone commented on my video last week, what is the nutritional value of our meals and stuff. I have no idea. It is just what it is. If something's not great, like all these pies and chocolates increase, it is what it is. But we do balance it out with a lot of veg in meals, and I always make sure of that. So Kellogg's, it's just a must, to be honest with you. Again, exactly the same, and you do get the free adult ticket, which is always good if you're into that kind of thing. I got some natural yogurt. I only got this type of yogurt this week because we've got a lot of like granola. So I thought if I buy that, then that'll go with that. And then fruit-wise, I picked up some strawberries. I don't remember picking up this, to be honest, but it was on offer for £2, and I thought that was quite good for that kind of box. We've got some easy peelers. Now this and this HP sauce was there was better value in Tesco because you could get these for 99p, and they're a lot bigger as well, but you don't get as many. But yeah, so I've got some easy peelers, strawberries and my bananas, just like I did last week, and some Lurpak for £2.25. I mean, this is just, like I said last week, it's just so nice on toast. HB sauce, again, it's better value at Tesco, but I was going to buy the cheaper sauce, but this was just something about this that I really wanted to get, so I picked up some of that. We've got some short crust pastry. I'm going to be making my own pie and like a flaky turkey pie thing. I have no idea. I've got the ingredients for it anyway, so that's why I needed these. These were 99p each, I believe. We needed some oil. We don't normally have oil like this. We normally have the spray, but there's a lot of things that I need to do, like some cakes and stuff, that I just need proper oil for. Anyway, so I got some fusilli pasta. Needed to chop up on that. We've got some asparagus because we're going to get some of this and wrap it in bacon. We're going to have some, like maybe some steak. I've already got steak and diced beef, so I haven't had to fork out for that. So I brought ingredients to match those meats in the freezer. Because sometimes if I'm out and about and then I get like a reduced pack of meat, I chuck it straight in the freezer, which is always handy. And we've got some sweet potatoes. Vegetable wise, we've got a broccoli. We've got some green beans. This is going to go into one of the recipes that I'm going to be making, which I can show you in a second if you like. I've got one red pepper. So I'm not buying the bags of stuff. That's falling apart. I'm not buying the bags of stuff. I'm just buying what we need as just me and Chris. So that's why I've just got the 2 onions again, just like last week. Chris fancied something different. This was quite expensive. I think it was like £2 somewhere. The green, actually I think it was on offer for £2. The green vegetable selection, but he wanted one with a bit of butter in there. So that's why we've just got that. We've got some cherry tomatoes. These are the cheapest. So these are 60p because they are imperfectly tasty. We've got some diced swede and carrots because we're going to be making our own mash, but we fancied a bit of this, so instead of just buying like the already made ones, which are quite expensive in Sainsburys, I think, we just bought this so we can just make our own. Meat wise, we've got some streaky bacon rashers because, like I said, we're gonna wrap some of that round some asparagus. I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest, I can't believe we've just done a Sainsbury's shop. I'm just in shock. And this was kind of like the most expensive bit. So we've got some turkey breast mini fillets for my recipe. Now, this was £4.50. And I think Aldi and that are a little bit cheaper with this because I brought turkey breast from there before. But again, Tesco, they had it was the exact same price for the exact same weight as well. And then we've got 4 pork shoulder steaks because we're gonna have that with one of our meals as well. Yeah, which is good. And then lastly, we've got some meat for sandwiches. So I did buy some Drury Lane ham. This is on offer, and this is actually really nice, but you only get 4 slices in there. But as I said last week, I do like a bit of a nice meat on my sandwiches. But I did buy some of this. This was Aldi price match, and it's the sliced cooked chicken breast. And I just think this is easy. You can put them in wraps, sandwiches, or anything really. It's like a sweet and sour sauce because I've actually got in here a sweet and sour sauce pack. So if I really fancied that, I could always put it on there. So that is my £43 Sainsbury's shop. But that does include this. So technically it is a £60 shop, which is quite expensive, and I did get the voucher. But obviously we did have expensive things like this, which we didn't really need. So all I'm saying is that the things that, like the meats, the Kellogg's cornflakes, everything like that, the exact same price as Tesco. It wouldn't have cost me any more, if that makes sense. So leave a comment down below what you thought of that. I'm just intrigued. It was just an experiment. I think next time I'm definitely going to go to Aldi and it's going to be a bit cheaper there, I'm assuming, but it was just an experiment and I really enjoyed it, and their delivery was £1, so it was cheaper than Tesco. That's all I'm comparing against really, is the Tesco deliveries that I have been having and Sainsbury's. The only good thing about Tesco delivery, I keep saying Tesco, is you can actually track where they are. See, Sainsbury's, I had no idea, so I was just literally floating about, whereas Tesco, they tell you where you are, and I really like that feature. So anyway, so that is my Sainsbury's haul. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed watching today. I will see you in my next one, and yeah, that's about it. Take care.